noticed I put a dot on the vernier. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to select the whole thing. It's now, you can see over here that it's, we just have one layer. These are where our layers will be. And so I'm going to select the whole thing, take it away, and paste it back on. And now you can see that it's on a new layer over here. Let me do this with you. So now we have our painting on one layer, and we have our background layer. And the reason why we want to do this is because we want to create some space around the painting. So I'm going to go up here, and we're going to change our canvas size. We're now at about 23, we make like 5 inches, let's make that 28. And we make this 31. Why that's kind of not so fuzzy. So in any case, we now have our painting on a white ground. You can see here that there's some kind of black around it. I'm just going to select that. There's a wand tool. I can select it all. Actually, not gonna bother. We could take it away if we wanted to. It just takes some time. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to now create little shapes of color based on what's here. If we walk over here, there's something called an eyedrop tool. Is this clear to you all? It looks like a little eyedropper, and we'll select that. And I want you to look down here. Right now we have black in the foreground, white in the background. When I take that eyedropper tool and put it on the painting and click, this color will now be in this little shape over here. And that means it's my active color. So we've basically taken the eyedrop tool, click it on part of the painting, and watch what happens as I move around the painting. That color keeps changing. So the way we actually sample the color is with the eyedrop tool. So I'm going to start over here. I want to figure out what's happening in my wall, and I sample that color. And then I want to make a record of it, so I get the marquee tool and make a little marquee here. And then get my paint bucket tool. This thing, which is a little paint bucket, is a paint bucket tool, and I'm going to just click it on there, and it will fill with the color that was over here. And I want to kind of have a record of where that color came from. So I'm now going to take my brush tool, and we'll use black now. And just draw a little line from where I took it from to the color. Let's do it again. We'll take the eyedrop tool, and let's say I want to go over here on the wall and see what's the color over here. It's a little cooler than by the window. And now I have it, it's appeared over here. I'll then take my marquee tool, make a marquee here, make a rectangle, get my gradient tool, that paint bucket, dump the color in there, go back here and get black, get my brush tool, and get a little connecting line to where it came from. So I can go around, and I'm going to do one, coming here really close. Let's say I wanted to figure out what's going on in her head, and I'm looking at the side plane of the nose. I can sample that, and we'll go down in scale. I'll make a little marquee. We'll get our paint bucket, dump the color in there. deselecting the marquee, get my brush tool, we'll turn this back to black, and connect this to where I took the color from. And we can go around the whole painting and find these colors. It's going to look much clearer on your, you can see on the monitor itself, it looks very kind of diluted up there, but on the monitor itself, it will look much clearer. Who would like to try it?
Let me.
Good. So, we will go is get the eye drop tool. So you want to come along here. That's it. Good. You're going to go to someplace you want to sample. Great. Then grab your marquee tool. That's it. Then you get marquee. Now grab your paint bucket. And dump it in. And then deselect your marquee. You can do just a Command and D will deselect it. And then what you want to do is to get black, you want to go right over here, that little black thing, and click it. And now you have black, you just get your brush. That's the, you want to go here to the brush. Great, click that. And if you click one time on your, click one time there and then click again. Oh, you have to hold Shift, I'm sorry.
On both of them?
You get a hold Shift, click one, and then click in the second place. And you get your one. Who else would like to try? Yeah, of course, we don't really mix colors that way, just using blue and white and black, but it is showing you something about as things go over here more, they're more neutral. As things go up here more, they're lighter. As things go here more, they're darker. So what this is telling you is that it's a fairly dark color. All the way at the bottom is as dark as you can get, and it's over halfway towards the neutral. I wouldn't use the idea of just using black and white, black, blue, and white to mix it, but it's saying, it is giving you some useful information about where it's sitting on the saturation range and where it's sitting on the light-dark range. You of course can, go downstairs and print these out on one of the color printers there, but depending on how your monitor is calibrated and how the printers are calibrated, it's probably going to look somewhat different on the printout than it will on your monitor itself or on your laptop. But it's not, it can be very useful to see that actually printed out as well. You want to try? You want to try? You want to try? Or you have your computer?